On New Tonight, a professor at the Yale School of Medicine has come up with a time frame as to when we might see an end to the spread of COVID. News 12 Connecticut's Mark Sudol sat down with her today.
A researcher at Yale is hoping history repeats itself. The Russian flu of the late 1800s killed about 1 million people around the world. That coronavirus was found in cattle and is now one of the common cold viruses.
As soon as the pandemic started, we wanted to know when it would end.
And as soon as the pandemic started, Professor Caroline Zeiss at the Yale School of Medicine has been busy in the lab. She's been working on tests and using numerical data collected from controlled experiments to arrive at her conclusion that the endemic stage of COVID could be 2 years away, meaning there will be less of a chance of spreading the virus.
It could well go on up to another 4 years. Some of our estimates even go beyond that. But the median was 2 years from now.
Zeiss's study shows that vaccination and natural exposure bring the population to a broad immunity that pushes COVID to an endemic status.
What we're seeing now is this transition phase where we're more or less living a normal life, but we keep having peaks, fairly frequent peaks that are regionally localized.
Zeiss says the disease still has the potential to really harm people who are susceptible.
But the professor says the endemic depends on what happens in the rest of the world and if there are more variants. In Norwalk, Mark Sudol, News 12 Connecticut.